everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my monthly budget. It sits at right around $1,000 per month. It can fluctuate. Sometimes I spend less on groceries and sometimes I spend more if I have a stock up item. But this is for my husband and I, and we also have 2 dogs. Everything is included in this budget, all of our utilities, our groceries, our household budget, dog food, gas, and our yearly expenses. So let's dive in and take a look at my budget. Okay, here you can see the outline of my whole budget. First, we'll start with electric. So I average $180 per month for electric. This is not how much my bill is. In the spring and the fall, it's lower, and in the summer and the winter, it's higher, but I took the whole amount, divided it by 12. That's where we get 180. Next is water, and if this seems high, I agree. It does include sewage and trash and all of that, but a few years ago, probably about 10 years ago, this was 60. 80 is low, and I do stuff to keep it that low. It has gone up to 100 before, and that is not with any water leaks. That's just usage. Water is very high in my area, and they have raised it again. Next is car insurance. All I have is liability, and we have an older car, so it's $64 a month. Next, we have my internet. I do run a business from home, so we have the gig service, so it is $90 a month. Next, we have Adobe, which is $33 a month. This is for all of the apps. Once again, I run a business at home, so I need Adobe for my business, and typically this is around $60 per month, and I contact them every year at renewal and I get this reduced rate. So that's something that y'all need to be doing with all of your bills. Just contact the company and ask them if they have a promo rate. Shop around, especially with your insurance, and see if you can find a better rate. So the next line here is yearly bills, and it averages $163 per month. This includes things like my house taxes, our Mint mobile phones, our Sam's Club membership, and also all of our business expenses such as domains, insurance, and things like that. And then we live in a town to where all of the places that we go, like the hardware store and the grocery store and all of that, is very close. Work from home, and we just like to stay at home. So our car gas is $30 a month. Sometimes it is less than this, but this is the average. For groceries, we spend around $200 a month. This is for my husband and I, and we do this by shopping meat and stuff when it's on sale, and we stock up. So this also is an average. Sometimes we spend a whole lot more than this if we find a really good sale, but also some months we may not spend any money at all. So this fluctuates. We always put this into our grocery envelope, and then if we use it, we use it, and if we don't, it just builds up for the next time that we find a sale. Dog food, we spend about $80 a month. We have a very large dog who weighs about 150 pounds, and we also have a medium-sized dog. And then for entertainment, we spend around $80 a month. This is for things like if I want a new book, if we want to go to the store and just like buy a DVD, or if we're out and my husband wants a soda, anything like that. We're not too fancy, don't really go out to eat. If we do happen to go out to eat, it's like, to Raising Cane's or something, maybe one time a month, and that'll come out of this budget as well. So all of this totals up to be $1,000. Like I said, sometimes this is less depending on how much groceries we have and how much gas we use, but this is our average. Okay, now I'm sure you're wondering about a couple things. One of them probably being health insurance. This is a personal decision that my husband and I have made. Over the past 10 years, neither one of us have had any health problems. I went to the hospital one time, that's just because I overreacted and all I had was the flu. And one time he's been to the hospital a couple years ago because he was having a problem with his tooth. Other than that, we just paid out of pocket. So that's what we do. We have an emergency fund. We have other funds set aside. What you see here as far as our budget is just the money that we have going out. This is not all of the money that we make. So we also stash away money into savings, into emergency funds, into sinking funds for when these things come up, such as car maintenance, health problems, home repairs. All of those items have their separate funds that I don't include in our regular monthly budget. Those things are automatically transferred into their separate accounts, and they're building up every single month. Sometimes they get a little bit, sometimes they get a lot. Once again, we work from home, our money does fluctuate, but this is our core base budget, and all that other stuff is taken care of, and we do set aside money for those things. It's just we don't include it in our just like regular budget. Also, we own our own house. We bought a smaller fixer-upper house and we paid for it in cash. If y'all have any questions about my budget and how I do things and how I budget certain things, or if you would like additional information about how I set aside money for my sinking funds and emergency funds and things like that, please be sure to leave a comment down below. If this video helped you, please share it with somebody else, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!